Shri Matre Namaha, Shri Rama Raksha, Sarva Jagat Raksha. Before getting into the topic, please like, share and subscribe to the channel so you motivate us in bringing out the sacred content to you all. Today I am going to talk about the burnt smell in the Kundalini awakening journey. Why do you get that? What is the reason for that? And in which phase of the Kundalini awakening journey usually you will face this kind of experiences. So let's discuss, and if you have any of such experiences, you can share it in the comment section below so that it can be helpful for others also who are listening those comments of you and who will be able to understand the experiences much more betterly. For example, if I'm sharing something and if you are also sharing something, maybe some other person's experience will match your experience which you have shared in the comment section below. We never know, right? So do share. So when you share your knowledge, you will also gain more divine knowledge from the divine, and also it will be like your soul purpose. Whenever you share or help somebody, that is the soul purpose you're doing for yourself, right? So now the burnt smell in the Kundalini awakening journey. When this happens, when I was experiencing this, I'll tell you my experience. It was like little bit weird. So when I was like, I have gotten up and I was meditating. As soon as I woke up, I was like in that meditative kind of a state, and also in that time I was like half asleep and half awake, something like that. So I smelled something like something is burning, and that smell was very different from the usual burning smell which we get in the 3D. It is kind of a similar. If you smell that, if you experience that, you will understand that there is some kind of burning smell which you are getting, but it is not exactly like that burning smell of the 3D. I hope you are understanding. So you will be able to recognize that there is something which is burning, but you will but it will be a little bit more different from that of the smell will be a little bit more different from that of the regular 3D burnings and all those things. But you will be able to recognize and identify it, that something is wrong, something is burning, like that. Nothing is wrong, actually it is happening for your betterment only. Why, I'll tell you. So when I was getting this kind of a smell, what I did was I immediately opened my eyes and I saw, like, around me here and there, is there anything burning, if maybe something, did anything got fire, something like that. So everything was fine around me. Then I thought that okay, maybe let me go to like kitchen and see if there is something like that. Maybe stove is on, something like that, something is burning, or something is on stove, or some milk or something is on the stove, and that's why maybe the reason it is burning. So I went also and checked, and there also everything is fine, nothing like no cooking, nothing was happening, and stove was off only. Then I thought maybe somewhere neighbors are doing something in the neighborhood, okay, from there the smell is coming. After that I thought that maybe somewhere somebody is burning some wire on the road or something like that. Somebody is burning some leaves or something. People usually they'll cut off trees and they'll burn leaves, right? So maybe the branches or something like that. I thought maybe something like that. But there also I went outside also to see that is some kind of incident like that was happening or not, because I was experiencing that smell. So that's why I wanted to confirm. But there also everything fine. Everywhere around me, everywhere in the 3D was fine. But still I was getting the burning smell. I did not understand why. But later I thought that okay, this is the reason why. So whenever Kundalini awakening happens, when you reach to a certain stage of the Kundalini awakening journey, actually this stage comes in the very advanced stage of the Kundalini awakening journey. It won't come in the initial phases of your Kundalini awakening journey. When you reach to the advanced stages of the Kundalini awakening journey, when most of your layers are cleared and most of the things which you have to cleansing, purging, whatever dark night of souls which you have to go through, you will go through all of those things, and then there'll be coming a point in the advanced stage of the Kundalini awakening journey where the Kundalini burns the subtle toxic parasites or the things which are attached to you. For example, in my case, there was like some tiny bug kind of a thing, like some kind of insect kind of a thing was there. I recognized it, and it was like and it will be attached to certain some chakras of you, or your spine, or something like that, any part of your body, something like that. So when it will be attached to you, and there will come a stage where the Kundalini burns that also. Okay, and whatever which is there in your body, the foreign bodies, basically whatever the foreign bodies which are there in your body. Foreign body, what do I mean by these foreign bodies? Are some foreign astral organisms, some astral organisms which are there and which are attached to your body. Sometimes in the Kundalini awakening journey, we go through so many of the astral experiences and we don't know how we get into those astral experiences and all. So I have made the entire playlist of the astral, not the playlist, but the entire series of videos on the astral, astral experiences and astral worlds and all those things. And if you are interested and if you are going through some kind of astral experiences, I recommend you listening to those videos because that videos will be very helpful. I've talked about so many things about the astral traveling and the astral worlds, all those things. You can listen to those videos. So when you get into this astral, and that I shared my own experiences also. So when you get into the astral world, or sometimes in your own journey, in your own body, you don't know from how many lifetimes you might have accumulated so many things, right? So that also will take a form of some kind of organism, and also they might be some kind of a foreign organism. Maybe after Kundalini awakening journey, you will be very sensitive to some places or some energies or some people, etc. So, and also you will your energy will be constantly changing. And also because you might not know that you are Kundalini awakening, but other beings who are in the spiritual realms, they do know that you are in the Kundalini awakening journey, and they come to trouble you. It's like those kind of those people are like those kind of neighbors who are bin bulaye aa jayenge aur aapko tang karenge. These kind of people are like that, and you did not even call them, but they will come and these astral beings or these energies which are very naughty kind of energies, they'll come and trouble you. So in that cases also, you will have some kind of foreign bodies, foreign organisms which will be attached to you. So Kundalini, and there'll be so many different types of these foreign organisms. For example, and it depends on the individual person and what kind of a problem they are facing. For example, if some person is facing depression in their life, long term depression, so they'll have some kind of a organism, because they are constantly they are in that sad mode, they are in that depression mode, and sometimes that depression itself will lead to Kundalini awakening journey. So in that case, it is like for your own benefit only, because you have gone through that depression and all those things, you have awakened now, but you were having that depression, right? So because of that, maybe some kind of organisms or something like that. And also there'll be so many people who are like addicted, they'll be like alcoholic, they'll do all kind of things, drugs, smoking, etc., hookah, all these things in their before their awakening. So they might be having some kind of astral problems. And then there might be some people who are who are involved in so many relationships, and those people have so many kind of all different things. And some people, they have like some paranormal experiences, so they will be having some all these kind of different things. And also I told you that you will have like a lifetimes of baggage, and you don't know what you are like carrying. So what Kundalini will do is, when in the advanced stages of the Kundalini awakening, Kundalini is just like a doctor. She will do all the surgery for you. So in the surgery, we'll have one when we do surgery, we will have one instrument, and that instrument is used to burn all the things which are not necessary for you. So so in surgery, we have like some a machine cauterization. With that, we'll do cauterization. We have like cautery machine. In that, whenever we perform operations, and if we see something which is not necessary, which is something which is not important, we burn that thing with the help of the cautery. So like that only, Kundalini will burn the things which are not necessary for you, which is a foreign body, or some kind of parasites or insects, or some people can have like leeches, or so many people have like different kind of things. Some people might have like octopus, or some people have like SP, all these things. So there are so many wide variety of these foreign bodies, and you can do more research about them. Whatever like I have experienced, I am only or whatever which is in my own knowledge, I am sharing that. I have not done some kind of a deep work about these organisms, so I just know them like a superficially like that. But because this experience is also necessary, and that's why I have to share this. So all these organisms which are there, which are attached to various parts of your chakras, or which are various parts of the body, and onto your spine, Kundalini will burn all these organisms, and it will be like she will be like smashing all these organisms, and you are free of these foreign bodies and foreign energies from your body or from your etherical system. So this is how the Kundalini does the etheric surgery for you. So this is very important, and it happens in the advanced stages of the Kundalini journey. But and maybe not everyone will be aware of this, or maybe not everyone will experience it, but maybe someday or the other people will experience this, or maybe some people have already experienced this, and they don't know what is happening within them, right? So maybe that's the reason why maybe I thought I'll share this. So you will go through this surgical procedure where Kundalini does the surgery for you, and she will burn all those things which is not required for you anymore, and especially those foreign organisms which I've talked about earlier. So there are so many people who do the light languages of all these organisms and all those things. I have seen some YouTube videos where people do light languages about remove these kind of organism, parasite, with the help of light language, all those things. I'm not so sure about the things, and if you want, you can try it out. If you experience something like this, or you are, and there are also some kind of mentors for this, and there are also some kind of people who it is their purpose. I've came across some foreign channels in my own awakening journey, where they were talking about so many things about the Kundalini. So, and they also talk about they are specifically trained teachers, or trained astral surgical facilitators who do this, and they work itself is like they will identify these kind of organisms within you, and they will help you get rid of these kind of organisms. They are that kind of a people also in the world who do this kind of a purpose. And if you are facing or experiencing these kind of a things, and if you have noticed or identified something within you which is bothering you, some kind of a thing, or some kind of a organism, or foreign substance, or etc., whatever it is, so you can check out these people also online. I think they are these people. I have seen some channels like this on the YouTube who specifically it is their purpose to do this kind of a thing. So the entire channel, some people, their entire channel is of light language, and they do like language of removing these astral whatever energies which are there. And there are also some people who are they have specific mentoring, one-on-one mentoring, who do this kind of a work, and they help you get rid of these energies or all those things. And they also told if you get rid of all those beings, these kind of parasites or organisms, you will feel much better, and you will feel much healthier than before. And whatever they have taught in their spiritual work, you can listen to that, and you can find out about these things by your own research. So but in the Kundalini awakening process also, this kind of a thing happen, where whatever you have accumulated will be burnt for you, and you will be like a clean, and you will be like a more better version of yourself after this. Because same like how in the 3D world, if we have some kind of a problem, we go through surgeries, and the surgeon will help you get rid of that whatever the problem which is troubling you, right? So it is same like that. And also due to in 3D also, we have so many diseases, so many problems, where for example, some simple problem like cough and cold, right? So in the cold, what will happen? All the foreign bodies, or whenever your immunity is low, what will happen? All the foreign bodies will try to enter you, and then when your immunity will be strong, and you will be able to fight back with the foreign bodies. So Kundalini is that immunity. And when you're in the initial stages of your awakening journey, your immunity will be low. So gradually, for everybody's immunity will be low only in the initial stages of the awakening. I'm not talking about the physical immunity here, I'm talking about the spiritual or energetic immunity, because at that time you're so vulnerable, and you don't know anything in the spiritual journey, and you're just entering the KJ class of the Kundalini awakening, or you're just entering the spiritual realm. So at that time, definitely everybody's like the spiritual immunity will be weak only during that weak spiritual immunity point of time only. These foreign these energies will be like these foreign energies will be like trying to trouble you or cause you troubles. Okay, so once your immunity is high, and once you, and even when you are in the initial stages of awakening, when your spiritual immunity is low, all the things from your past, also from the past life also, all the things will come to the surface. And also there are various other kind of energies which are trying to trouble you. So in concluding and including all these kind of things during your initial stages of the spiritual awakening, or whenever you have those phases where your spiritual immunity is low, you will go through all these problems. But once you are in the advanced stages of the Kundalini awakening journey, Kundalini will become your own immunity, and she will burn all the things which are necessary for you, and she will provide you with that immunity, and she will provide you with that healthy energetic body or etheric body. So that's what I wanted to talk about, the burnt smell in the Kundalini awakening journey. Hope this resonates with you and helps you in some or the other way. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sri Rama Raksha Sarva Jagat Raksha Sri Mata Namaha.